That's might be the worst run of this I've ever done.
So should we just stop this and like delete all this footage?
Or F 2.0.
Man's got a point.
You're right. Okay, rolling.
I'm gonna make the movies, everyone. Guys, we're gonna make the movies today, okay? So welcome back. It's gonna be really exciting. We're gonna be shooting. That's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be shooting. We're gonna show you the most raw data that we can possibly show. Give you the premise for this video here, which is, I'm just gonna level with people. Frankly, doing reviews, thorough reviews, as we attempt to do, is a lot of work. And I know that that might seem like, nah, yeah, it actually is. So we're gonna try to bring you more and more sort of organic content like this of us running drills and training, and just, you know, maybe you learn something from it, or maybe you just see us make an ass of ourselves. I don't really care. Either way.
I don't really care.
It's easy. We're doing this because it's easy, guys. So you can tune in, but that said, I think you are gonna enjoy some of the stuff I show you. Before we do that, just the basic plugs to keep the lights on. 1911 Syndicate's a real estate company. We operate in Arizona, Utah, Vegas, Dallas, name the place, whatever. Like we operate in a lot of different places. Wow. Yeah, a lot of people moving to Tennessee right now. So anyway, let us know if you need help there. Don't send us ridiculous requests that you have no ability to pay for, but if you're a qualified human being, we can help you buy a house. Beyond that, Patreon linked below with any other details that you need to know.
Yeah.
Patreon
Sly
does
Tactical,
help.
sponsors, affiliates, etc., etc.
All that good stuff. So here's the deal, guys. So this is, first of all, my disclaimer. This is not a, none of this is going to be meant to be a plug for Haley Strategic, and yet it, by default, kind of sort of is.
Yeah.
So, Chris and I actually met in a Haley Strategic class. It was a D5 rifle class, and he also does the D5 pistol class. And one of the things you do in the D5 pistol class is you shoot a lot of dots. To show you what I'm talking about, you actually do shoot quite a bit of these, but then you shoot a lot of these, right? These 1-inch dots. There's 25 of them on a piece of paper. This is a really cool target. They also, you have a lot of these. Very hard.
It's gonna be dicey.
Very hard target. We're not gonna be running that one today. So here's what's cool. Here's why I'm telling you this. Because they have these on their site and you can print them off. That's all I did. I did not order these. You go to the, I think it's the training tab on the Haley Strategic site, and you just click on the target pack and you can print out any of this stuff. They have a couple others, but it's pretty cool. Like, these are really nice for zeroing on, especially on pretty much anything, but you know, pistol dots, really good. Red dots, you could zero on these cleanly to 50, which is I think largely what we zeroed on in the D5 rifle class.
Yeah, it was all 50.
Right? Yep. And I think that was the target that we zeroed on, if I remember right.
Oh, I can't remember.
I can't remember, but
it was 5 years, 5, 6 years
70%
ago, so.
sure. But anyway, in D5 pistol, you run a lot of 1-inch dots. Like I said, you can print these off. And what's cool is on the bottom of the targets, it will tell you, we'll show you like a little screenshot or something of this now. But it gives you some examples of training that you can do on this. So there's training 1, which is not what we're going to be working on today. We're going to be working on training 2, which is essentially, hey, under a set amount of time, your goal is with your pistol is what we're going to be doing. Put 1 round in each circle, right? That's going to incorporate a couple of things. Extreme accuracy. No, you're not doing this from 25 meters. That would be amazing if you could, but you can't. So really from like 3, 5, and 7 is where you're going to be shooting targets like this with a pistol. We're both going to be doing it with a red dot. This is going to be just a little bit of an accuracy competition between me and Chris.
Friendly competition.
So what we're going to do is we're going to run the shot timer. We are going to start off by trying to do it in 60 seconds. No makeups.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just 1 round. 60 seconds, I will tell you from having done this, is a lot of time, actually. Like, you'll wind up doing it in less than 60 and be like, son of a bitch. Like, you use the time allotted, right?
That's why I enjoy stuff like this, because you start to run a drill and say whatever drill it is, it's like, you know, 2 rounds reload, 2 rounds, like 4 seconds. People are like, dude, that's not a lot of time. You would be surprised when your fundamentals are good, your draw stroke is good, everything is good. It's a decent amount of time.
Yeah. So we're going to start with a minute, 1 round, no makeups, and then we will just score misses, and we'll just see who has misses, and then we'll bump the time down to either 45 or 30, depending on how ambitious we're feeling, and then we're going to do one other drill at the end of this. So we'll show you about 3 different drills that you can do on these targets that, again, you can print out, go to the range with your buddy, and you guys can do exactly what we're going to do here. So let's do it.
Let's go.
Are you rooting for Chris or for Jake?
I'm rooting for whoever. Well, let's see.
You gotta pick a team.
I'm gonna be team camera guys.
Team camera guys.
Camera guys, I self-admittedly am a better pistol shot. Yeah, so... Fucker. Just start shooting it one-handed. One thing that, of course, this will do, we're not going to do this from the holster, we're going to do it from ready position, but you will, of course, have a mandatory reload. So, you know, you see 25 circles, and if you start doing this in 30 seconds, you go, factor in that reload.
Yep.
That reload gets mighty important, you know?
It's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and reload 1 and 2, right?
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Okay.
Quiet on set. Shooter ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
God damn it.
Guess your time.
42.
30:37.
Damn. Okay.
So this is great to bring up, guys. We started this with 60 seconds, correct? Jake literally had double the time. Keep this in mind before we show the target, because we're going to show the target. You had double the time. Now let's go to the target.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to, I'll talk here for a little bit. You on this, I was like, holy shit. I was like, damn, Jake is doing, oh no.
That's a line break.
That,
That's 100% a line break. 100%, not debatable. It's a line break.
look at me. Line breaks are what separates the men from the boys. Chewy.
I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Line breaks count in my game.
Okay, so 2 rows were good.
Line, no, it's 100%.
This is not, that line is intact. That is not a break.
Well, maybe, yeah.
Okay, so you got 1 miss here. Good on line, good on line. Do you want to argue the line break on that since the paper ripped? Okay, moving on. Line break, break, miss. Break, miss, break, break. So, I'd say you have 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, where's the other? I'll give it to you. Okay, so I got 4 out. Time was totally clean by a long shot.
By a long shot. And there's that time just so people can see.
With 4 misses. Honestly, that felt pretty good. I could have, of course, slowed that way down. The truth is, most of that, I was shooting in my comfort level, time-wise.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I did not feel like I was rushing. I felt comfortable with my pace. Yeah. Once or twice, actually, I think on this round, I was like, okay. Like, it was a brief little momentary pause to go, reset, calm down, because you get sloppier as you go with this.
Correct.
Because either your confidence is shot, or it is climbed, and now you get cocky,
yeah,
and then you start throwing shit.
Yeah, and that's why these are cool, and some people might ask, like, why these are cool. Fundamentals, all that, yeah. But your ability to focus round after round after round after round.
25 reps.
Okay. 30 seconds of as much focus as you can get, which does not sound a lot.
Mm-hmm.
However, go ahead and try this at home, and try to not have your mind wander while you're shooting. I don't know about you, but sometimes with drills like this, near the end of the drill, I'm like, man, I could use a Pop-Tart right now, you know?
Most shooting drills aren't 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, like they're 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Kind of cool.
Is it getting uncomfortable? Afraid others are starting to notice? You may be suffering from unsightly carry bulge. Introducing LTT Advanced Shooter Care. With an LTT EDC, you'll go about your day feeling confident in a more manageable package. You may experience near invisible concealability and increased confidence. If your EDC is comfortably seated in your inguinal crease for more than 4 hours, don't call a doctor. That's totally normal. Enjoy it. Experience Advanced Shooter Care from LTT, and don't let unsightly carry bulge control your life.
All right, ready?
Yep.
All right, stand by. All right, guess on your time.
25.
I mean, so marginally slower than mine, or faster.
Wow.
30, 24. I was 30, 37, I think.
Okay.
I can tell you one thing you did, but I bet you can also tell me that same thing.
Oh, I fell the fuck apart is what happened. Look, this was all right. These three were okay. I dipped here. As soon as I pressed the trigger, I was like, son of a gun.
And then what happened? Because I saw it.
I hung up on this.
Yeah, but you went in your own head at that point.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
As soon as I start seeing your head do this, I'm like, oh, he's mentally fucked.
Yeah, I got hung up on this, and the rest of the time, I was like, okay, let's get back on track. And then a miss, I'd get hung up on.
So that was one. That was for the other target.
Correct.
So that's no, that's not a line break.
No, yeah, that's out.
In, out, in, out. So what do we got?
5
out.
Yep. 5 out at relatively the same time.
Yeah, almost identical. Actually.
And again, a big thing too that Jake saw, and we shoot enough together that he knows me well enough. I was like, okay, let's clean it up. And the rest of the drill, I was hung up on this.
I could see your head shake every time you threw one, and I'm like, nope, doesn't matter, keep going.
I do have a hard time of letting that go. And talking about Chewy again, when we were training, he's like, bro, get out of your head.
Yeah, let it go.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, let it go. So we'll run this one more time, even though our times are fine, but we'll run it one more time to see if we can really nail down the accuracy.
Cool.
One thing that happens with this that's cool, I was doing this as a relatively new shooter recently shooting dots, and I'm like, look, here's what's cool, is it's aim small, miss small, right?
Correct.
And so you go, 5 out. You go, okay. you know, now this, right? That's maybe your wildest one. You go, I mean, what are we talking? Half an inch?
Yeah.
So we're going like aim sweat, yep, like sure, it's out. It's also half an inch off. So it's like, versus you shoot a steel plate sometimes at 10 yards, you're like, how the fuck am I missing a C-zone steel at 10 yards? It's like big ass target. Yeah. I got a big ass target. That's how, right? So you get a little ass target, you get a little ass miss. So we'll put up new paper, we'll run this one more time, and then there's one more variant you can do with this target that we'll show you guys.
It's a great t-shirt too. Little ass target, little ass miss. Boom. That could be taken in multiple ways.
Yeah. Now, here's what we're going to do, kids. Okay. God, that was such a good camera move. Here's what we're going to do. So we talked about, okay, what do we do for the second evolution? We're not going to bump down to 30, because at 30, I mean, essentially we just did a case study on how we do at 30.
Yeah.
Gets a little sloppy. Not horrible, but gets a little sloppy. So we're going to bump the time to 45, because based on previous data, there's zero excuse for us not to be able to shoot this clean in 45. The data at 30 showed that, right? Yep. So.
All right.
Let's see what we get.
Shooter ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Holy fuck.
Oh, no. Guess on your time. Guess on your time.
Fuck that cardboard target. 33.
34.58. Let's check the target. So
we don't need to look at this stupid fucking target.
Line, good. Good. I mean, the black line is still intact.
That's fine. I'll give it to you. We'll run it tight.
Okay. Miss.
And then,
God. Oh no!
Damn.
Fuck. Wow. Now I will say this: they are perfectly in line. So that you gotta have. I think you were waiting for this line of dots. You skipped these ones.
Do I really have 9 out? 4, 5, 6. Fuck that target. Stupid ass game for stupid ass people.
Maybe the recoil knocked your 0 off.
This is what happens when you show raw data. You can all roast us, that's fine. You do this shit.
Yeah, I don't think there's roasting. I mean, if someone has issue with this or wants to be like, these guys don't shoot, by all means, please.
That's the worst performance I've had at this, maybe ever. That might be the worst run of this I've ever done.
So should we just stop this and like delete all this footage?
I'm gonna show it because I got a set of nuts on me, so I'm gonna show them how bad I am. All right, Chris's turn.
All I have to do here is not perform as bad as Jake.
And I'll be honest, it's an easy metric on this one. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Stand by.
All right, well, I have one miss, and it was after the reload. What's my time? Oh, shit, son! I thought I had to speed up because I was coming up on the... Did you show the camera?
27:19. Time. You got a couple.
One. Two.
So 2.
That's it.
So you were going for this.
And I jerked it.
And this was it?
Yep. Yeah, because look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was going for this and jerked it.
Okay. So only 2. I'll give you the line break on that ever so slightly because I'm nice. Yeah, clean time. Yeah, clean time.
So if what was the quickest time? Is 25 seconds?
No, 30 is what the target's rated for.
Oh, so I beat the game.
Well, no, because you have 2 misses.
That's 2 seconds. That would be 29:19. You add a second per miss.
Well, there's nowhere on there that says that.
No, generally in drills like this, when you have a miss, you add 1 second.
Well, yeah.
Ask anyone, USPSA, IPSC, when you have 1 miss.
Well, then I'm going to say I did it in a lot less time than 45 with 9 misses, and I get half a point added to my 34 for each miss. So I win.
Why?
Because I would have done it in 40 seconds because you had half a second for each of my 9 misses. So added up, I'm still under 45.
Yeah, but I beat your time, so I win.
It's not about winning and losing. It's about the game.
So we'll rewind to the beginning when we said we're going to do a competition between Jake and Chris. And
I don't remember that part of the video, and it might get edited out. So
Crispy, 2 bags of rice this month if you keep that in.
He's not going to do it.
The only person you compete against is yourself.
You motherfucking... You son of a bitch.
It's going to be just a little bit of an accuracy competition between me and Chris.
Friendly competition.
Okay, guys. Well, slight detour to the day here. In that last round of running dots, it was almost suspicious that my last 3 rounds were so perfectly lined up, just a couple inches low. And then we were lining up to do another drill, and I was like, oh, dude, my dot is nowhere close. So, trying to ID the problem. It would appear to be that my optic just kind of
shit the bed.
Yeah, went down a little bit. So we unfortunately gonna have to cut this video short. Bummer. We will pick this up and do it again some other time. So
sorry,
anyway,
guys.
You do get the idea. How that last video was gonna go was essentially you chase each other's rounds. The first person shoots, the next person has to shoot that same bullet hole, and you just keep alternating. Boom, 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 boom. And it's very, very difficult. But that's not gonna happen today. So anyway, I guess we will go ahead and wrap this video up. And see you next time with properly functioning gear. I guess that'll be the goal.
Sorry, guys. You know, that's part of what we do. Sometimes shit breaks, and it is what it is.
Yeah. So anyway.
Thanks, guys.
We'll
Appreciate
see you
it.
next time.